My goodness. Where are the weeks going? Where am I? Who am I? Mute. Thank you. Such a random song stuck in my head right now. But yeah, my goodness. It feels like way longer than a week when I come back live on YouTube. Doesn't feel like it's only been a week. Hi Rachel, how are you? I hope you're doing well on this fine sunny Friday morning or Thursday night, depending where you are in the world. We have some stuff to catch up on, hey. I haven't even seen you guys since I did my market. My golly gosh. So it's funny streaming on Twitch every day pretty well and then being here once a week. I kind of forget what I've spoken about where, which I'm then realizing when I'm filming for YouTube videos and I'm like, what have I told you? Where am I up to? Who am I? I don't remember. I forgot to get eyes. They're kind of essential. Alrighty. Hold. Let, can you see Ghostface? Let Ghost. Ghost is going to entertain you for 0.2 seconds while I go get some eyes. I really want to play music, but YouTube hated me for my last live that I played YouTube. What? For my last live that I played music on, so we'll save a great view of my tea. Yeah, make it make sense. I used for all my other lives, I've used just a random Spotify playlist that's like royalty free, and I'm like, great, cool, I'll use that. Never had an issue with it. The second that I signed up for a third party like mixer that makes they seem to have their own artists literally to make royalty free music. As soon as I signed up and used their music, I get copyright. Like, I didn't get struck, but they demonetized my video and were like, hey, none of that. So, I don't know how that makes sense, but anyway. So, how are we? I hope we are going well. Like I said, lots to catch up on. I had my market on Sunday, my little chill, free for me to go to market. It was really good. It was very chill. I forgot to bring everything to me. Thanks, Jesus. Appreciate it. But yeah, very chill. I ended up giving the lady who commissioned me to make the little shrimp with the jacket. She came by, picked up the shrimp, prawn, whichever you like to call it. I like to say prawn. I actually like to say shrimp, I think more. But yeah, she came by, was really, really sweet. She ended up buying a chicken off me as well, bless her. Yeah, it was like, I don't think I realized that it was more of a thrifting market. Josh probably told me and I just totally forgot, but a lot of people would hold on. Go. People were more sort of bringing like secondhand clothing and things like that. Oh my God, thank God, Arts, you're coming to save my life. I appreciate you and I hope you don't mind me doing this. I don't know. Things. How about and hello, by the way. I appreciate you being here. I was like in the middle of talking and then I got sidetracked. Yes, we're beautiful. Yeah, I didn't realize that it was more of like a thrifting vibe. So I feel like having my things that are kind of like more expensive wasn't the vibe that a lot of people were going for. She's got a wrench and she's ready to use it. Watch out. Yes, I appreciate you. You're in most of my lives. So, yes, I thought I would give you a little present. But yeah, it was the first market that I had kids. Okay, that I had anyone complain about pricing, but it was kids. So I take it with a grain of salt. And to be fair, anytime a kid like said like, oh my God, why is this price this much? So expensive, blah blah blah. The parent or the carer or guardian, whoever they were, like jumped in straight away and were like, no, it's handmade, it takes time, blah blah blah. Like, so they price their things higher and that's what they're worth. And I'm like, hats off to you. Love you. Love you for explaining for me. Hi, Abigail. How are you? Welcome on in. I appreciate you being here. So yeah, it was really, really sweet. It was a new experience because I don't know, I kind of get nervous explaining it to kids because I feel like a lot of kids can sort of be like, I don't know who you are. What are you trying to explain to me? I don't care. But coming from like someone that they trust, I feel like gets the point across a little bit more. Today I am making some cockatoos from Crochet Mizadi because I only have one left and I do have a market on Sunday. So, hi David. Hi to Spain from Australia. Complete opposite sides of the world. How cool. I was thinking about that the other day, that I try not to think about how big the world is because it kind of freaks me out. Sending love from Australia. We do. We love Zach. We stan. I wanted to update y'all on what I've been working on because I've updated Twitch all week and I'm only on here once a week. So, where do I start? Yesterday on Twitch, we finished a Haku. I feel like Haiku sounds better. Inspired dragon. So we've got the like running down Haiku. Thank you. Because I feel like Haku is me being Australian and butchering it. But yeah, how cute are the little tendrils. And I'm like obsessed with these colors. They're so, so pretty together. But Heiku doesn't have any wings, so I was like, okay, I'll leave it without wings. So he's just got like a chubby little plain type of belly. I also accidentally did him in a 5.5, so he's quite a bit bigger than Spyro, but he's just so pretty and so cute. Thank you. So yeah, we finished him yesterday, which I was super psyched about. I didn't think I would finish him. And then because I finished him and I didn't really know what else to do with myself, but I wanted to keep streaming, I made these little pickles, which are also from Zach, that I'm going to make into keychains because my keychains are boring. And my friend Josh was vending with me on Saturday and he was like, wow, your keychains are looking a bit sad, thinking that I had sold a lot of them, which I had sold a couple, but I was like, no, I literally just put zero effort into my keychains. So I was like, all right, I'll try. And then look at my baby. Is he not magnificent? He's actually bold at the moment. This is what I've been working on off stream. and I've just been like filming for YouTube every now and then. But yeah, he's my little ghost face. His body blends in to my shirt. But yes, I wanted to make a sun. So last night I made the hood because I had a bad headache and like laid down for a while. But it's so cute with the hood. The hood almost made me quit life. I don't know if I was having a moment or if like the pattern was just confusing me so much. So I had to get my partner to look at the pictures and be like, how do I make this into a hood? And we figured it out, thank goodness. And then we have this little guy. I don't know if I've showed him on YouTube. I probably have. But he's like my pattern design that I've come up with and that I'm trying to make a bin for him to go in. But I feel like it's going to be a pretty sizable bin. But he's like a more market-friendly raccoon. Like you sew in, you crochet in the arms and the legs. So you just sew his ears, his little muzzle, and his tail. It's meant to be a raccoon, but I feel like if you did add like little fluff to the ears and took out all the color changes on his face, he probably could be a little koala. He's just hanging out. Oh, hi. I was just showing off your little pickle. That sounds funny. Pickle crochet pattern. Isn't he cute? I made 3 of them. And I'm making a cockatoo today because I've only got 1 left. And we have another market on Sunday. So, you know. But yeah, I need to make a bin for it. But I feel like the bin is going to take a hot minute. And it's going to end up bigger because it's meant to be market friendly, right? And then I'm going to make a bin that is ridiculously big just so I can have the meme of him being in the bin. Is it worth it? Maybe. But either way, I could always like make the bin as like, it's only meant to be like an add-on if you want it, but it comes with the pattern anyway. So, but at least one person would have to test it. Yes, we love a pickle. Well, I don't like eating pickles, but we love a crochet pickle because they're super cute. Yeah, I asked you which one your favorite was because I don't know how many I'm going to fit on my pegboard. So I was like, I'll just make sure that I make his favorite one as well, which is I kept going to call it a radish. If it's red, it's a radish. Where am I going? But it's the turnip, which I was thinking the turnip and maybe the chili, because the chili gives like hot vibes and I like it. Raven's trying to eat my computer. Why? Because there's a pickle on the screen? Well, there was. We love. Raven's such a cute name, by the way. But yeah, that's pretty well my life. And what I've been doing is just a lot of streaming, really. Yeah, gotta give him the angry brows. I love that. I've also seen corn being like pretty like popular as well. Little corns. Just need to figure out so many things that I want to make. Stitch marker, hello. I have the tiniest table in literally all of Australia, but do I still lose things on it? Yeah, absolutely. Maybe he just loves Aussies. Like, who can blame him, honestly? We're pretty great. We are pretty great. I got asked in Twitch if I liked being an Aussie. And I was like, I don't know how to answer that. Like, I guess. Like, can't complain. And then I think the whole crumble cookie thing happened, and I was like, actually ask me again. I might change my answer. No worries, Zach. I appreciate you popping by and saying hello. Good luck with your TikTok. I'm sure it'll be amazing. But yeah, I feel like Australia just gets like the silliest news sometimes. Like between that and the whole like strawberry mug drama, I'm like, what are we doing? Honestly, what are we doing? And then I thought I saw something saying that Crumble was actually coming to Australia because of this whole ordeal. And I'm like, please don't reward. Please don't reward that behavior. I'm trying to do a roundup of Halloween fantasy patterns. That's a cool idea to release before Halloween. I did have. See, I want to do like fall pattern roundup, but I'm like, it's spring here in Australia, and I just feel like an imposter. Being like, ooh, look at these cozy vibes. Meanwhile, it's like hay fever central out here. The joy. Literally, I'm like, well, what are we meant to do? And like you said, like we don't celebrate Halloween, which makes me so sad. But it just feels like, you know, sort of like I can't really do up the background and really cute pumpkins and things like that because, like, I think Coles and Woolies are like genetically making pumpkins at this point so that we can carve something. I saw the weirdest tiny pumpkins the other day and I was like, there's no way that that is a real thing that you haven't scientifically made in a lab somewhere. They're like the size of an apple almost. They were tiny and like perfect. It was weird. I did say like I want to do a full pattern bundle, but I feel like such a liar. Literally, we're just like the imposters from down under, honestly. We just get the poor end of the stick, which I think is what I said about being Australian. It's like we're on the other side of the world and we're late to everything and we don't get much that the rest of the world gets. And you know, you'll have no fun, literally no fun. It's actually not allowed here. If you visit Australia, not allowed to have fun. You must be exempt from many things. So the carving pumpkins, and I was like, what the hell? Literally. And they're like pretty expensive. And I would love to have like carve a pumpkin. I think that would be really cool. Just so I could have spooky vibes. But like, what do you do with it after? Do people just throw it out? Because that seems a little bit of a waste. And I don't have an animal or a pet. If that's what people do, is like feed it to them after. Australia's hate fun. We really do. We are just a boring country. Like, I'm surprised we got the crafty cinema nights here. Like, that was a stretch, I feel like. You guys are so boring besides crochet. Literally, no. Don't even take it back or say that it's a joke. It's so true. Like, do you know how much I've literally said this? I think every day this week. How much I would love to go to a harvest festival because they look so fun and like go to an actual farm and pick out a pumpkin and have people dressed up in Halloween and yelling things at me. As much as I don't think my anxiety would deal very well with that. But I would love it. And does Australia do anything like that? Absolutely not. You're lucky if you get people trick-or-treating around here. Literally. I've said it so many times, but I will keep. Maybe that's what I should do. Give up crochet and just get some acreage and just grow some pumpkins and make my own little harvest festival in in April when no one's celebrating Halloween. You know, that's a vibe. That's a vibe. Oh, I've done it again. Literally every time I make your itty bitty birds, I always forget to make the wings first. But like, it's not really a hassle. I don't mind a bit of sewing. I don't know, audio was stuck in my head and reminded me of that. I keep getting the most random audio stuck in my head because I look at TikTok for 2 seconds. Like the Megan or Megan, I've been addicted to watching those videos. They're so cool. And that music is stuck in my head, even though I've never seen the movie. Because I don't really like watch doll horrors. My partner and I watched the original Halloweens. Oh my God. The other night, we watched the first 2, I think it was. And holy hell, was that the funniest thing? No, so it's Michael Myers, the original Michael Myers, and it is the funniest thing. Like, my partner is not a fan of horror, like hates it actually. We went to go see Talk to Me, which, like, masterpiece, love, like one of the best things that Aussies have created in my mind. I'm pretty sure it was Melbourne as well. Stunning. That and Cult of the Lamb. Oh, iconic. But yeah, he literally, like, just him like stalking in the movie is the funniest thing. He's just like chilling in the middle of the road, plain sight, doesn't give a damn who sees him. It is so funny to me. Like, my partner was having a blast watching it, and I was like, that's when you know it's not actually a scary horror, when he's completely fine and loving life. But there's so many of them. Because I think there's 3 or 4, and then you go into the remasters, which maybe the remasters are more scary, but yeah, it is, like, I understand where the whole, like, women going to investigate noises and things like that comes from, because that was the whole thing, was just bless Jamie Lee Curtis, but her making terrible decisions. And then I had to keep being like, it's a script. It's a script. She's just doing what she has to do. This isn't what she would actually do. But a good time, nonetheless. Because we want to watch like all the old school horror movies, because we haven't ever seen them. We watched American Psycho, the originals of them. They're a bit out there. They weren't my favorite. And my partner's never seen Scream, so we want to watch that. I have a reel I haven't posted yet, but I'm like, my other one where I've got my Ghostface costume, and I'm like being a crochet girly. I have another one that's like my favorite scene in Scary Movie, the first one, where they're like, where he's doing the whole like call inside the house and walks around the couch, and he's like, you see his feet like tapping while he's on the phone. So cute. But I was doing that while crocheting, and it was pretty well planking, and it was killing me. There's a lot of outtakes on that one. I'm not into horror at all, so I know nothing. Neither is Mel. I tried to talk to Mel about horror, and she's like, I'm not into it. I'm like, I don't have anyone to talk to about horror and my love for Saw, but that's okay. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea. Do you watch anything around Halloween then? I want to watch Nightmare Before Christmas, because I don't think I've seen that since I was a kid, and I remember nothing. So I want to watch that, which I feel like is maybe some people's like Halloween watch. You love Nightmare Before Christmas. Yeah, I feel like it's an iconic one, but I haven't, like, I couldn't tell you what happens. I don't really remember at all. The last time I saw it was when I was playing Kingdom Hearts, and I'm pretty sure you go to their world. So I won't count that. But yeah, definitely need to rewatch that, because I don't think my partner's seen that either. It's what my tarantula is named after. Zero, the ghost doggo. Ghost doggo is so cute. I forgot you have a tarantula. Horrifying, truly. I had a a spider in my car on the way to the market, and I've never had more anxiety driving. Like, thankfully, I didn't see it when I was driving. I saw it as I literally passed it to put my plushies in the car. It was on the, like, in the door inner part. And I saw it when I was getting out, and I, yeah, started heaving everywhere as I do. 3, 2 jumping spiders now. Okay. Why do we want a spider that jumps? Riddle me, please. And a black cat. I could do the cat. Can't do the others. Absolutely not. Snakes, like, I find very interesting and they're really cool to watch. But I think it's just because I've never been taught, like, how to read them and, like, their attitude and what they're thinking. So the unknown is usually what scares me. It's the same with spiders. Like, they're just chilling there. Like, what's to say it's not going to jump on me and, I don't know, try and consume me. Although I saw Billie Eilish's eyelashes, blue tarantula. That was pretty sick. I still couldn't get on board with it, but it looks very cool. I will admire it from the other side of the screen, I reckon. Yeah, my mum loves snakes, but she hates spiders. She can't do spiders. Yeah, we had like a massive python in the backyard once, like I think it was a carpet python. It was literally destroying this banana tree we had out the back. It was so massive. And my mum was so excited, and I literally wouldn't leave the house. I just had our little dog, and I was like cuddling it in my room and wouldn't let him outside because I thought he was going to get absolutely just eaten by this massive snake outside. No, they're so cute. Actually, they are the one that looks like puppies. They have front-facing eyes and bright. Huh? Girl, you know I'm not great at pronouncing things. What is that? I'm gonna have to look at it here because I can't read that. Cheliceria? Cheliceria. It's not how it's spelled. Oh. Well, I'm pronouncing it how I'm reading it. I do like is that the little spider that like gets its little arms up and it like shakes its little like colorful booty? Because they're kind of cute. And I like, oh, yeah, Lucas, cutest thing alive. If I saw him in the wild, maybe he would be okay. But yeah, no, this thing, I don't even think this was a huntsman. Okay, so what do we get in Australia? Usually like huntsmans. We've had a wolf spider in the house, which I literally could have cried from. Yeah, the peacock ones, so pretty. They're so cute. Yeah, go for it. DM me all the photos you want. I'd love to see them all, even though I'm scared of 95% of your animals. Yeah, I was thinking yesterday, I was like, I don't think I have arts on Instagram. So it's like, I'll track it down. And I found you. Yeah, it was like a weird looking spider. It was still big and foul. Sorry. But I don't think it was a huntsman. It definitely wasn't a wolf spider because it was like a weird, like, maybe it was just like a different, I was gonna say a different brand of huntsman. A different type of huntsman that has just different coloring. I thought it was dead and I was kind of excited, but yet thinking it was dead, I still had a stick to like lick it off my car and I still couldn't bring myself to go up to it. That's how terrified I am. I can't handle it. So mama, so you followed me and followed you back. I'm sorry. No, you're okay. Totally fine. I'm gonna count this row because I always get nervous when I have so many increases next to each other that I'm gonna miss one. But I think I'm fine. Yeah, no. Once again, I wish I wasn't scared of them, but I'm just like terrified. Like I'm kind of surprised I haven't seen a snake at this house. Actually, I remember once I was FaceTiming one of my best mates and I was sitting here and where I am here, I can see like my back gate. And I was sitting there chatting to her. And then suddenly, oh, such a pretty bird. And then I saw like a foot maybe, not actually foot, like measurement foot of like this scaly something like slither underneath the gate. And I was like shocked and then spent the next like hour on the phone to her being like, was that a snake? I don't know what that was. And then it literally came up to the house, but it just turned out to be a very chunky blue tongue lizard. So I could breathe after that because it took, oh, terrifying because I was like, my partner wasn't home and I was like, what do I do? Do I have to call someone to come get it? Like, because you can go right under our house. I didn't want it to like get up in there and make a home and like have children under there because that's a nightmare. So I'm gonna pick up Topaz. Pretty name. Thank you. I shall check it out when I'm looking at it. But yeah, no. It's like the two animals I'm most scared of, and it's the two, and we're like in the country where those two are most prominent. So I love that, you know? Why not? All in, I say. Doing two more. I even hate it going to the zoo. I'll like run past the spider and spider and snake section and I'll make it to the turtles and I will look at the turtles and be sad that I don't have my pet turtle anymore. I love that little munchkin. He's so pretty, but he's no boy now. Is Topaz your spider, sorry? And if so, how long do spiders typically live? I would know quite literally nothing. I have a horse in here. I don't know if that's outside of Australia, but the like inside clotheslines, I call a horse. My partner's never heard of it called a horse before. But that's what my parents called it. Anyway, we have a clothes horse inside, and I had webs on it this morning, and then this like long web going from it to the window, and I couldn't find the spider. So that's my anxiety for the day. Jumping spiders. Only 1 to 3 years. That's so little. Is that because they're so tiny? Are they really tiny? I feel like all the photos I've seen, they're very tiny. Yeah. I don't know, man. They freak me out. I even get freaked out over tiny ones. Yes, they're so small. Tarantulas 1 to 13 years. Yep. Oh, 15 to 30 years. That's too long. Sorry, females. We love that the females are sticking it out. But hi, Crescendo. Oh, reminds me of Alejandro from Lady Gaga. How are you? Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Oh, if anyone's working on anything, please feel free to let me know. I love hearing about what people are working on. Arts, are you working on anything now that you've finished your charity creations? I'm pretty sure Zach gave me the little kitties pattern. It could be a cute idea to put them on keychains as well. Zach is like my go-to for keychains right now. Because he has that, and then he has these little rabbits, and then I have the little veggies. And then I have these birds, but I like putting these birds on racks. I'm working on a chubby dino. Oh, cute. Yes, I have a market in November. Ooh, is this one just like a regular market? Doing good. I'm glad you're doing well. Yeah, I'm doing pretty well, thank you. Yeah, had a pretty hectic headache last night. but I've been good today, so we love that. Just restocking a little bit before my market on Sunday, which is exciting. It'll be my last market before Geek, and I'm like just so focused on Geek right now. It's a small one, but in my neighborhood, but hopefully a good turnout. Oh, that's good. We love a good neighborhood market. I'm hoping Bus does kind of well on Sunday. Last time was a bit weird, but I think it was just a weird crowd because yeah, we had Floriade here, and I feel like people were just there for that. They weren't really like there for the market, if that makes sense, or like prepared to spend money. So it is what it is. I can't remember how I like doing this because I know that my tension's way looser. But yeah. How did I do this last time? Part 3 back. It does something. Bubble 1, 2, 3. Bubble. Oh my god, I'm so far off. Hello, what's going on here? Hold counting time. Oh, because I'm a silly goose. And because that's my fault for not doing the wings. Because I'm a silly goose. Okay, so what did I last do? So I need to go back 3 rounds. Or I do believe me yapping and not reading. Just the usual around here. I'll be starting another Forest Guardian today, which I'm excited for. I was trying to pick colors because I've saved like 5 pairs of my eyes, so that I can use them so I don't like run out and then have to buy them from someone else, because that's a little silly goose. So I have a blue pair, 2 green, a like my autumn ones, which are like a copper, and then what was the other color? Oh, and then a pink. I think I saved a raven. So I'm thinking today, because I was like, oh, I should have brought my skeins down, man. Anyway, I was thinking of doing a white Forest Guardian with the blue eyes and like a blue, brown and white themed one. I think could be pretty cute. But yeah, because I got a restock of white yesterday, from Hobie. So one of the, I don't know if I have 3 packages coming or 4, but it's on my stream on Twitch. I'm like, because I unboxed it there because I got it during stream. So I was like, whatever, I'll unbox it. And then okay, so when I first tried Toucan, I tried it, I think when it very first came out. So like pretty well as soon as it dropped, I needed to restock. So I was like, oh, whatever, I'll give it a go. And so when I first tried it, I didn't enjoy it. I felt like it squeaked really badly and just wasn't as soft as a Baby Snuggle and Honey Bunny lines. So I swore I'd never buy it again. No worries. And so yeah, I was like, nah, not buying it again. And then I've been trying to find my brown that I love, but it's been out of stock on Hobie. And so I was looking at alternatives, and Toucan had a brown that was very similar to the one that I love. And so I was looking at the reviews, and the reviews at the start were like pretty well saying the same sorts of things that I was. But then their latest reviews were really good. And I had someone come into chat one day and say that they really enjoy it. So I was like, okay, sure, I'll give it another go. Maybe they've looked at the reviews and they've sort of like altered things. And then I unboxed it on stream yesterday. And literally as soon as I grabbed it, I knew something was wrong. So I got two skeins from Toucan, the brown. One skein, like they're meant to be 100 gram 100 gram skeins, and one of them is literally 60 grams. Like the label barely was fitting on it, and it just looked rough. Because I was like showing on stream, and I was like, these are different, right? I'm not like having a moment. And yeah, they were like, no, just like weigh it. It doesn't look right. And yeah, so I weighed it, and yeah, 60 grams. And that's without the label on. It was like 62 with the label on. So yeah, I reached out straight away yesterday and was like, hey, I ordered two. I literally got the package today. One's only 60 grams. And then they wrote back and they gave me this whole spiel on like what could cause the skein to have a 10% difference, like in weight, and like the water and the dyeing process and all of this. And then they were like, oh, but yours seems greater than 10%. Can you send a photo? And I was like, I literally just did not process anything else you just said. Talking about my recent order from Hobie that I got yesterday, I ordered I had two of the Toucan skeins in the order, and one of them is 60 grams, and it's meant to be 100. And I was just saying that I like wrote to them and was like, hey, 160 grams, the other's like 100, it's fine. But yeah, 160. And they gave me this like big spiel about how there can be a 10% difference. Like about the dyeing that happens in the water and all this. And then they were like, oh, but yours seems greater than 10%. And I was like, oh, mine's like 40%. What do you mean? They're just like, oh, can you send photos? So I sent a photo of the two skeins together, and then like with the skein on the like scale saying 60. Yeah, literally, it's not 10%. Like if it was 10%, like yeah, I would still reach out and be like, hey, like this is what's happening. But I wouldn't be like so fussed about it. But 40 grams short is like a pretty significant difference. So it was sort of like, yeah, sure, like I appreciate you just like explaining that to me, but it's not relevant, If it was 10%, then sure, explain that to me, and then, like, I don't know, it seems like if it was 10%, they wouldn't have done anything about it. But yeah, I was like, no, duh. I felt it as soon as I like picked it up. I was like, wow, this is weird, because the label was pretty well falling off. I even got my partner to close his eyes, and I put a skein in each hand, and I was like, tell me the difference. And he felt the one that was less, and he was like, this one's tiny. And I was like, you are correct. Good job. But yeah, I've like, it's the second time I think I've talked to I hate saying complained about something. The last time that I like brought something to their attention was the first time I think I ordered like 5 skeins of white and baby snuggle. And then like out of the 5, there was one that just felt way different. And it was like, like really rough and like squeaky and all this. And I was like, hey, like I just got an order. One of these whites like just doesn't feel like the rest. I'm not sure what's up with it. Like I don't know how yarn is made. But if there's a bleaching process in the white, then like maybe it just kind of stuffed up this skein. Hey man, how are you? I'm horrible at math and I can understand that. Like, what? I know. I was sort of like, oh, they're going to be right onto it. But then, yeah, I don't know. Apparently, I needed an explanation about it. But yeah, and I remember I was like, oh, there's something wrong with the skein. And so they were like, oh, sorry to hear. Do you mind sending a photo? And I was like, babes, you're not going to see it in a photo. Like, it's a feeling thing. And it's like when I'm working with it thing. So I sent them a video of me making chains with a good skein and then making chains with the bad one. And like, yeah, you could hear the squeaking and stuff like that. And she was like, oh, wow, like, thanks for the feedback. I really appreciate it. I was like, no worries, doll. And yeah, with this one, I was sort of like, I was going to send the photo straight up, but I don't think you can when you put in like a complaint on their website. I think you have to wait for them to say something. But yeah, I still don't even know what they said because I totally glossed over it until I saw send photos. And I was like, yeah, will do. Got them ready. Thank you. So yeah, that's my fun story of the day. So I'm just waiting for them to get back to me and sort of see what they do, I guess. Which like it's a bit disappointing. I haven't actually used the other skein yet to see how it goes. But like I really wanted that brown to make things for geek markets, and now I have to sort of wait until I figure out what they want to do. But we'll see. My cat is on my shoulder. I'm so jealous. I want a cat. I want a dog. I want literally any pet. Maybe not. I want a cat or a dog. Or a baby goat. I'd take a baby goat as well. Trying to steal your food. Oh, they're so mischievous. From what I've learnt. What's that noise? Are you okay? Yeah, my next door neighbor's like just taken her, like brought her family pets here the other week. And she's got like this super fluffy, like Pomeranian looking thing, but it's also not a Pomeranian. I have no idea what it is. And then I haven't seen the cat though, but I know she has one of each. 15 weeks. Oh, did you send a photo of that too? Because might need one. I've never been a cat person. I've never really had a cat, so I have nothing to compare to. I've always had dogs, but everyone I feel like I talk to lately has cats, and they're like, yes, you need one. Because my auntie has a rag doll, and it's the most beautiful cat ever. And I was like, you're the cat that makes me want cats. Because your temperament is insanely chill. How many? 6. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do, 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 do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Does that work for me? No, it does not. I feel like I just don't trust myself with this pattern. Analyzing. I think that's good. Won't let me send 2 messages until you accept the request. Yeah, I can't do it because you're my phone right now. But I will do it after I finish this thing. You're back. How'd your TikTok go? Yeah, no, I'm cracked. I must move that foot over in my other ones. Yeah, maybe that's what I do. I can't remember. I know I did something with the feet for my last ones. Editing the footage together. We love. Yeah, I'll move it over a bit because my attention's different. Attention's so like a lot more looser since I had tendonitis or whatever. But then again, I like when I went, I totally could get having tendonitis, but then I had like an issue with my hips, which I always have. Like I was born with clicky hips, it was called. And I remember I was like getting a new doctor to like look at both. So I had like the bad hand pain and wrist pain, and then I had like I couldn't get off the lounge, bad hip pain. And I remember she said that my wrist was tendonitis, and I was like, oh, cool. So like, what about my hips? And she was like, tendonitis. And I was like, I literally was like, wow, I'm just full of tendonitis at the moment. And she just laughed. And I was like, okay. I guess. Well, what do I do for that then? It's crazy to think I've met you all on Zoom. I love the crochet. I know, it's the best community. It's literally so fun. I love the crossovers too. It's always funny when you talk to a new person and they're like, do you talk to this person? And you're like, yeah. Like it's such a big community, but then also like small at the moment at the same time. What? Oh my god, I'm the worst streamer ever. It's because I move everything down here and then I move everything back up to go for Twitch. But I didn't bring my stuffing. You're gonna have to spend time with Ghostface again because I'm hopeless. You like my crocheted Ghostface? His hood isn't attached anymore, he's bald, but he can chill with this Ghostface. I need to finish him up, but I didn't have time yesterday, so. Hold. Oh. I brought the skeins too. We are so connected. Logic I've never heard of and suddenly they appear. I love when people are like, do you watch this person? And I'm like, oh, who? And then yeah, they've got like 100k followers and I'm like, how did I not hear of them before this? But yeah, these are the skeins. This label can't even sit on. It's too little. Great, now I ripped it. Amazing. Yeah, these are the skeins. Is it not the saddest thing you've ever seen? Saddest thing I've ever seen. So now it just sits there and I don't know what to do with it. But I still think, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna know until I actually work with it. Because it feels okay. It doesn't feel as soft, but I'll know when I start working with it. When I make a Highland cow, because that's what I wanted to make with it. Oh. I'm going to run at this point. Oh, see, I could stream from my desk, but I haven't figured out OBS for YouTube yet, and that's like a whole nother thing. So this is what we do. What did you pattern test? Did you pattern test the Halloween one? Or I'm trying to remember the other thing. Or I was going to say the jellyfish. Oh. Halloweenies. Is a funny name. Halloweenie. I love the little bat that you were making yesterday. It looks so cute. And we love a no-sew moment. Oh. Do. Beautiful. Yeah, bat's so sick. I'm loving the Grim Reaper ghost too. Put you over there. This table is so tiny. It's literally our dining table that I just literally pick up and move to in front of this for like a little bit of a nice little background. Yeah, the bat's cool. I'm trying to think about this weekend, but then also I don't really want to think about it. I need to set up my pegboard and sort that out. Because I got the pegboard from IKEA, and then like the whole idea was to attach it to the back of my table, but they were sold out of clamps, so I had to order that in. But now I have everything, so I have zero excuse. And I bought like little trays that you can connect to the pegboard, which I thought were really cute. I literally just need to go through and organize it, honestly, because I want to take it with me on Sunday to sort of vibe it out before Geek. More Ghost Pup and Kitties. Not at the moment, I don't think. I have I think I still have 3. I sold 1 to a lady who was going to buy Freddie, but then didn't know who he was. But no, like this is my newest little design, but I've been like I've just been wanting to make dragons for Geek, but I do need to like finish because it's pretty well done. I just want to make a bin for him to fit in. But that might be a little bit of a steep task. Thank you. Yeah, I made him like somewhat market friendly. Like you only need to sew on the little muzzle, the ears, and the little tail. But I want him to be in a bin, but I'm realizing how big the bin would need to be, I think. So we will see. Maybe I could make the bin lid into a hat that he could wear. I don't know. I couldn't stop thinking about making a raccoon pattern, so I had to get it out of my system. And now it's out of my system. I'm like, great. And then just stop there. But yeah, I said I'd work on it after I finish Ghostface. Because he's taking quite some time and I'm wanting to make reels with him. So like before Halloween, so he's like a little time sensitive at the moment. I was the same with my raccoon. Literally every single time I think, what's his name? Sanchez, the raccoon on TikTok. Every time I saw him, I was like, I want a raccoon. So then I was like, I need to make a pattern. I just need to make a tiny little raccoon in a bin. I need this. We need this. So yeah, hopefully I can get Ghostface done tonight, and then I can finish it off and have it pattern tested next week. Because he's like got quite a lot to him, this little ghost face. They're the best. I think also being from Aussie, there's like an extra assessment. Yeah, because I'm like, we have possums. And they're cute. We had one that was hanging around in the backyard and I would like leave little fruits and stuff out for him to eat. So cute. But raccoons, like, I don't think you could have a possum as a pet. I don't think they really care for us. But the raccoons are so cute. And like that one has a girlfriend and it's just so adorable. I'm obsessed. Yeah. I wish we had raccoons here. But then again, they like, don't people love possums because they don't carry disease? I don't know. My raccoon lore very well, but they're so cute. But yeah, it was funny because I was like, I'm not doing any pattern designing until after geek markets, and then I literally couldn't sleep because it was all I was thinking about. I was like, I've just got to, so my brain can chill. I think I did that decrease round. I did. Look at me go. But yeah, the ghost face has like way more components to it than I thought it would. Like I've still got to make sleeves for the arms and then attach the arms and then make a knife and then attach the hood because the hood's just chilling there at the moment. Oh, what am I doing? Hello? Habit. Oof. I still have footage of my little cockatoo with the actual real life cockatoo. I still haven't done anything with that. I need to do that. Maybe I'll do that today at some point. Add it to the list of things I want to do. I wish I got the whole thing on film, but I didn't because I was busy trying to get a photo as well. It was so funny. Every time someone sees the cockatoos and they're like, oh, I love cockatoos, I think of that moment of the cockatoo hating a plushy version of him. I don't know why I use a wooden skewer for this. I feel like I literally saw one person do it and then I bought. Now I have like 30 skewers for no good reason. Itty bitty cockatoo, babe. Actually, yeah, literally. I think the cockatoo is my favorite too. Although I did want to make the budgie because the budgie looked really adorable as well. Yeah, actually doing work. All right. Literally at any time I say like I've just been busy working, I'm like, that just feels wrong. I'm not gonna say that. I also love that my mum like reaches out every now and then and she's just like, how are your hands going? Like, they're okay, thanks. But not in winter anymore. I think I'm okay. Hopefully. Meanwhile, I'm 28 and waking up with like aches in my knuckles from crocheting. I must crochet like a fiend. I feel like my technique is awful for how much I hurt myself doing it. So I really like need to do something about it. I feel like I roll my wrist around a lot. You go deal with the kitten. See you later. Oh, okay. Say hello to the kitten for me. Yeah, it is at the moment. Like I definitely don't get full-time money from it, but yeah, when my partner and I moved states, which was thrilling, I was working in disability for a few years, and then I did work in disability when we moved here, but it ended up being like a little bit too hectic for me. So I ended up crocheting, and thankfully my partner works a job that he can kind of support both of us. And he was like, just go for it, like, to try and do something that was a little bit more like relaxing for me. So yeah, that's why I do it now. That's why I do so many markets, because markets are like my main income. 2 and 3. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. It's been fun. It's like way better for my mental health than what I was doing back in Newcastle. Yes, and the growth on YouTube will be nice to watch scale. Yeah, it's been going really well. I got Twitch affiliate this morning, so that was kind of exciting. And then yeah, I'm like very close on my watch hours on YouTube. I think I'm like 100 away or something from like the next, like, what is it, the 4,000, the next like actual monetization. So that's cool too. I'm very lucky to be able to do it, even though I don't make like full-time hours 100%. Very lucky to have the partner I do, and I appreciate him every single day for it. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I've like literally everyone everywhere has been so sweet. Like Twitch as well. So I kind of like it because my YouTube community don't really like go to my Twitch community, so it's kind of like having cute little like communities everywhere. Like some do follow me over, but I know that it's not everyone's cup of tea. So yeah, it's nice to just sort of see people everywhere. I feel like Twitch is also good if you can stream during our days. Yeah, that also for sure. Like I do get some Aussies over there, which is always just so fun to see. Because it is insane. Like I watch a lot of American like video game people, streamers, sorry. And everyone streams during the day. It's crazy. And then yeah, on like our evenings, no one is streaming. So I'm sort of like, oh, sometimes I'd like to do like night streams just so it is a bit Oz friendly. But then at the same time, I'm sort of like, you get most traffic and like most other artists during our daytime. Hi Eden, how are you? Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. You get a very, yeah, you get to have a lovely morning stream here. Yeah, exactly. And plus I do not have the setup to be doing night streaming either. My lights are trash. So all of my lights are warm colored, like yellow lights. It's a very old house. We have chandeliers on every single light bulb and they are old school. Like every single chandelier is different, which makes me laugh so much. And like in our kitchen, all the little handles are like, they look hand painted. But yeah, they're like hand painted. All the chandeliers are different, and we have this really like, it's actually pretty cool. It's like a gothic chandelier in our bathroom, and the light bulb died in it. And my partner just looked at it and I was like, how am I meant to get that out and change it? Thankfully he's 6'3", so he could reach it, because my short ass definitely wouldn't have, because it's like our ceilings are so high. So yeah, it was pretty funny, but he got it done. We love. Because I would have been screwed if it was just me here. But I do love this little house. Canberra is nice. I feel like it got a bad rap when I used to come here when I was little. Like people always just sort of said that there was nothing to do here, which I do sort of understand still. But it's just like a big old country town, which I love. And surprisingly, a lot of people are from my hometown here. Like I've met people and they're like, oh, I'm from Newcastle. They'll name a suburb. And I'm like, hey, I know where that is. It's not too shabby. And autumn here is actually autumn. Like all the like leaves change and everything. Just so pretty. And then during spring we get like not random, we get certain trees that grow like white petals and then all the white petals go around. It's very pretty. Hi Kirby, love the name. How are you? Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. We have a little cockatoo to add to the mix. Don't ask about the comb. It's yapping. Oh, the reflection off the ground is actually terrible. Yeah. I have to get back to like geek market prepping and this dude. Oh no, he's bald. It fits so well. It's like really satisfying to put on. Low-key don't want to sew it on because it's kind of fun having him bald when I want him to be. But he's so cool. Cool beans. I was gonna make two. I feel like I'm holding him like a child. I was going to make two cockatoos, but I yapped so much. Who would have ever guessed? That is where I'm going to think I'm going to leave things. My words are terrible today. But yeah, thank you all for hanging out. I will be here again next Friday, as I usually am. But if you want to ever catch me during the week, then I'm over on Twitch most days during the week. So yeah, I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend, even though it's Thursday for a lot of people, probably. But in Australia, it's Friday. So happy Friday, and I hope you all have a safe, wonderful weekend, whatever you guys are doing. Wish me luck on another market. And good luck, Mal, for your market. I'm excited to hear how it goes. Thank you, Zach. I appreciate you. And I appreciate you, Mel, and Arts, even though you're not here. And everyone for coming by and saying hello. I appreciate every single one of you. And I hope you are all having a wonderful, wonderful day or night wherever you are in this big wide world. And I will see you next stream. Well, a video will come out first, but wherever you are, I shall see you again soon. Bye, 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 bye.